You're sitting there refreshing ChatGPT, waiting weeks for updates, while Elon Musk casually drops that Grok 5 might have a real shot at AGI. Not a better chatbot, not a small upgrade, a system that could actually think at a human level. And here's the part nobody's really talking about. People inside the industry didn't laugh it off. They panicked. Sam Altman reportedly called a code red after seeing what's coming. This isn't hype season. This is the first time the AI race feels genuinely unstable. So today, I'm breaking down when Grok 5 is really launching, how it stacks up against GPT and Gemini, and what this actually means for your work, whether you're coding, creating, or just trying not to fall behind. Because one of these models is about to become an unfair advantage. And the timeline everyone's repeating? That's not even the interesting part. The real Grok 5 timeline. Everyone keeps saying Q1 2026 like it's far away. It's not. Grok 5 isn't planned. It's already training. That's a massive difference most people miss. Early whispers pointed to a 2025 release. And yes, that slipped. But not because things stalled, because scale exploded. When timelines move back during training, it usually means the model got bigger, not weaker. And here's what's unusual. Elon Musk has stopped hedging. No vague, we'll see. No, maybe next year. Just repeated, confident signals that Q1 2026 is the target, if training stays on track. That's not Elon optimism. That's Elon locking in. And while Grok 5 is being trained quietly in the background, the rest of the industry isn't exactly relaxed. Because something triggered panic. Why OpenAI hit code red? AI labs don't panic over rumors. They panic over numbers. Compute. Scaling curves. Benchmark deltas. Industry chatter says OpenAI accelerated internal timelines after seeing what competitors, especially XAI, were building. That code red phrase matters because it's not marketing. It's what you say when the gap you relied on suddenly looks thin. For years, OpenAI was comfortably ahead. Now, for the first time, that certainty cracked. And the reason isn't one feature or one benchmark. It's the bet XAI is making. A bet so extreme that it forced everyone else to react. The brute force bet no one expected. Let's talk about the real story behind Grok 5. Not the chatbot. Not the tweets. The Colossus supercomputer. XAI is building a training cluster rumored to exceed 1 million H100 GPUs. That's not incremental scaling. That's industrial-level ambition. The entire strategy is simple and controversial. If intelligence emerges from scale, then scale harder than anyone ever has. Some researchers hate this approach. They argue new architectures are needed, not just bigger models. But here's the problem with that criticism. Grok 4 already doubled state-of-the-art scores on some advanced reasoning benchmarks. Not by reinventing intelligence, but by pushing reinforcement learning and compute further than expected. So if Grok 5 repeats even half of that leap, we're not talking about slightly better answers. We're talking about models that start breaking assumptions. But raw power alone doesn't explain why Grok feels different. There's another layer that changes everything. Real-time learning, the quiet disruption. Most AI models are frozen in time. They reason well. About yesterday, Grok isn't built that way. It pulls from live data, social feeds, news, web activity, as it's happening. That sounds small until you think about the implications. Markets move. Narratives shift. Facts update. Instead of working around a knowledge cutoff, Grok is designed to keep up with the world. That changes how decisions get made. It's the difference between asking, what was true, and what's happening right now. This is where Grok stops being a demo and starts becoming infrastructure. And that's where it hits you. What Grok 5 could mean for your work. Forget AGI for a second. Let's talk leverage. If Grok 5 delivers on even part of what's promised, workflows change fast. For work and productivity, massive context windows mean fewer back and forths. Entire documents, contracts, or research stacks analyzed at once, with live references pulled in automatically. For coding, imagine debugging with up-to-date libraries, real-time error patterns, and full project awareness instead of isolated snippets. For creators, Grok Imagine already pushes image and video generation hard. Grok 5 likely turns that into faster ideation, cleaner visuals, and tighter iteration loops. And then there's ambient AI, voice assistants that don't feel dumb, real-time summaries while driving, context-aware help that follows you across
Tesla
devices.
owners might get even
Tesla
smarter voice
integration hints
assistants
at where
or
this
real-time
goes.
road updates
AI
powered by
that doesn't
Grok.
wait to be prompted.
And
It
for
just
learning and
assists.
research,
But Grok
Grok's
isn't
advanced
alone in this
reasoning
race.
means it can
And
teach
choosing
or
the best
explain
AI
complex topics.
misses the point entirely. The big three, Grok versus GPT versus Gemini. As we move into 2026, Three
As we
models
move into
dominate the landscape.
2026,
Not because
three
they're
AI
equal,
models are
but
leading
because
the
they
pack.
live in different worlds.
OpenAI's
GPT
GPT,
sits
it
inside
already
Microsoft.
aced college-level
Office,
exams.
Copilot,
So imagine
enterprise
having a
workflows.
tutor that
It's
not only
polished,
knows the
reliable,
material,
and
but can
optimized for
also pull
professional
in the
use.
latest
Gemini lives inside Google. Search, Docs, Maps, YouTube.
research
It's
or news
everywhere
to
by
keep you
default,
current.
woven into how
Whether you're
billions
tracking stock
already
trends,
work.
pandemic
Grok lives
alerts,
inside
or just
Elon's
trying to learn
ecosystem.
something new,
X, Tesla,
Grok's fast
future
data
robotics,
access keeps you
real-time
ahead.
social data.
But wait,
Each model isn't just
how does this
competing
actually
on
compare to
intelligence.
what you can
They're
already
competing
use
on
with
where your
ChatGPT
attention
and
already
Google?
is.
That's the
That's
question,
the real
right?
battleground.
Let me show you
And
the real
Elon
Musk's
Musk isn't
Grok
exactly
5.
subtle
Each
about
one
where he
takes a
thinks this
different
ends.
approach, and
Elon
understanding
explains,
those differences
hype or
helps you
warning.
figure out
When
which one
Elon
might
says
be better.
Grok 5 has a 10% chance of AGI, don't read it like a statistic. Read it like a signal. He's not saying, we solved intelligence. He's saying, we're close enough that the old rules might break. Yes, he exaggerates. Yes, some quotes are dramatic. But here's the part that matters. Even if Grok 5 fails to reach AGI, the attempt alone reshapes the field. Bigger models, more aggressive training, less caution around scaling. The race accelerates regardless. And once that happens, nobody gets to slow it down again. The real takeaway. This isn't about believing in AGI. It's about recognizing inflection points. Grok 5 is coming in Q1 2026, backed by one of the largest AI training efforts ever attempted. It's forcing OpenAI and Google to move faster, take risks, and rethink roadmaps. For users, that means better tools, sooner than expected, smarter assistants, faster creation, less friction between idea and execution. The people who win aren't the ones arguing online about which model is best. They're the ones who adopt early and adapt fast. So the question isn't whether Grok 5 hits AGI. The question is, when it drops, will you be ready to use it? Let me know in the comments. Are you betting on Grok, GPT, or Gemini? I'll see you in the next one.